on. Oh, I am using the wrong characters. Hang on. Hang on. Wait, hang on. Hang on. Okay, I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed it. I have a button. I have a button. A button. Okay. So, for those that may have noticed, there's a paladin who's late, and as he is late, he does get docked HP. So everybody keep track of how late it will take him to get here, as he will start taking ticking damage. At this time, when last we left our heroes, they have stumbled into some kind of strange jungle-type forest with trees several stories tall, and they have recently stumbled upon a companion, a ghostly-type paladin figure who has helped them destroy a bunch of lizards. Abaddon is currently a T-Rex with Isaac upon his cranium, or unless you've already climbed down and started taking apart the dinosaurs. I can't remember. Either way, this is where we were. Do you? No, it just, you felt the ground shaking. Okay. Okay, thank you. So that's where we are. While all of this is kind of going down, Verdant, with the ground shaking around you, something falls from the sky and lands on top of your head. You take 14 points of damage from falling debris. So go ahead and mark that on your character sheet. So you all are here and the ground is shaking. The shaking does go on for about a minute or so, and then the shaking stops. Oh wait, they can't hear you. There we go. Now they can hear you.
Yeah. Abaddon! Stand up tall so I can see what's going on.
I'll stand up straighter.
Abaddon, you stand up as tall as you can as a T-Rex.
Top of the world.
I mean, you don't really see anything because there's a lot of trees. You know, they kind of block your view.
Can I do a perception? I'm real bad at them, so I'm probably not going to see anything.
I mean, sure.
Boop. Yeah, I do it.
You see a whole lot of trees. All the trees around you are shaking as well.
Oh.
I could fly up with my broom and check.
He hollers down to him. There's a whole lot of shaking in the trees.
Cat, I'd like to go high, please.
Okay, sure. Roll me a hide check. Stealth. Red just disappears into the brush. Isaac, you were looking around and you look down and Red's just gone.
Squirrely little bastard. All right, Abaddon, he pats him on that. Abaddon, put me down next to Elise so in case something pops out, I can protect her.
I'll just like tilt myself up and then like kind of like point down on my back and like my tail will make a straight line.
Oh, he does the slide down thing?
Yeah.
Right. Fred Flintstone. What do I need to roll for that, Kath?
Roll for Fred Flintstone?
I mean, I'm kind of guiding him.
I'd like to roll for Fred Flintstone.
I think it would be more of an Abaddon roll. So Abaddon, give me a dexterity check.
I have to roll this? Oh, I'm doing this with disadvantage, so you're welcome, buddy. Hold on. T-Rex stats.
Do I have an opposite roll to not,
It depends how badly Abaddon rolls.
Hold on, let me roll. Dex is a 0. Okay, it's just a +0, so this disadvantage. The same roll. That's hilarious, actually.
So, Isaac, Abaddon, like, straightens his tail out for you, and you easily slide down his back to the ground.
Woo! Always wanted to do that.
All right. So you all are here. The ground has stopped shaking at this point. You have 2 dead dinosaurs near you. What is your plan?
I'm going to talk to this guy.
Sure.
Hey.
Yes.
One got away.
Oh, yes. He's probably gone back to their family. I mean, this forest is filled with them.
Yeah. Should we get going before, Mama or Daddy pop in?
Well, it really depends. Things die all the time in these forests. You could stay here if you want to fight more, or we could continue forward. It really depends on what you're looking for. Are you here to fight? Or are we moving to another location? What do you want to do? I'm always up for a good fight.
Honestly, getting to the objective would probably be a pretty good idea. Not to mention, the more you stay in one place during slaughter, the more means people can get ready for you.
That is fair.
I'd rather not get surrounded by everything because I stayed here having a good time.
Sure. I will follow, or I will lead you wherever your party desires. What does everyone wish?
Well, we got T-Rex Abaddon for a little bit. Won't you point the ray? And we'll head that direction.
All right. Is everyone in agreement?
Yeah.
Red's not gonna answer.
Ah. Very well then, let us continue on. And he starts to continue down the path. He slides down this little incline here, and he says, this way. It is quite a trek, about 2 days to the tree, so we'll be fine.
Isaac will help Elise down.
She thanks you, and you all continue along the path. So as you all are kind of traveling down the path, the trees around you... Why are you tiny? Hang on. The trees around you are still very large. Lighting, token visibility. There we go. Perfect.
Is Abaddon still a T-Rex?
Abaddon is a T-Rex for a while, but you all travel for quite some time, and eventually his T-Rex form does run out.
All right.
Hey,
Yes.
Kat,
Huh?
I would like to stay stealthed
Sure.
as we're traveling. So long as I'm not with the group, I can move at stealth at full speed.
Okay. So, Red is just gone, by the way. You guys have been traveling for over an hour now, and Red is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
The paladin
Isaac's
is
used to that.
whistling.
I am whistling.
Not you. The one you're following.
Oh.
You're not that special, Verdant.
Sir Reynard
Right.
Greymantle is whistling and happily jaunting forward.
See, that's special.
Nice.
Now, Abaddon, you really ought to use that polymorph more.
Yeah, I do sometimes, but it's not like every situation I have the room to do so.
Well, I mean, yeah, but in a good open area,
It
you
also
really
costs
don't
a
have.
high-level spell.
Yeah, but when you have things going on like you currently do, it's kind of nice that you can, for a little bit, just shake it off a little and bap something.
Oh, I still feel awful in the other form.
Oh, I know you feel awful, but
I do
You
feel
also-
better.
yeah. You're also a T-Rex. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. It is pretty neat, yes. I just thought they looked cool and thought if I could turn to something of that, and I did. So here we are.
Say what we need is we need you to turn into a T-Rex, and we got to find somebody who can use their wiggle fingers to make you even bigger.
They require another magic practitioner, kind of like Kasula, probably.
But still, imagine we just make super big T-Rex Abaddon.
True.
I wonder how big you can make somebody. That's I can get big. I can get giant size, and then somebody hit me with a gross spell. I would get bigger. That is absolutely terrifying.
We should try it.
Could you imagine just two big monsters like that?
It would be wild, yes. I mean, if somebody else could hold concentration on a spell like that, actually, hold on. No, keep talking if you want to. I'm looking at something. I'm like really flipping through my book.
Abaddon has a book pulled out and he's kind of searching through
I'm
it.
looking through it.
Could I learn a giant growth spell with my concentration abilities? Because then we can make a super Isaac.
I don't know. I don't know your paladin stuff.
Could be possible. It could be possible.
Depends on your god, I suppose, says Elise.
I mean, Elise's god helped us out of a pinch really badly, so I think they're kind of paid up for a while.
Yeah.
We might be in debt for them for a long time.
Potentially, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I checked my book to the Walla Cat. Do I get anything back yet on that?
You have not received any reply.
I'm gonna message in there again. Is this working? Hello, testing.
Man, imagine if I suddenly block everyone's ability to talk to their family and friends and you just got done having a fight.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Crazy.
Imagine if I did
It's like
that.
I just made things well with my girlfriend, and all of a sudden I break contact again.
Oh,
Look,
how unfortunate.
We'll talk about this when we cool down.
I have to now explain
ghosting
more
3 weeks of ghosting.
why I just disappeared for 50,000 years. Again, and be like, oh, hey, yeah, don't worry, I'm fine, I'm safe. Poof, gone. And this shows back up, hey, hi, and just like, where are you? And like, sorry.
Why is she suddenly a demon?
she took her own deal just to get your ass back.
Imagine.
There's a house full of bad deals in here.
Bruh. I just made it better.
I'll talk about this with you tomorrow, babe. Nope.
I'm sorry.
Well,
please forgive me.
For now, this is where you are. And you all are traveling, and the spirit is obviously, he doesn't slow down or anything because he doesn't really show a lot of fatigue, so he just keeps going. So if you guys ever want to stop or take a break, your day is slipping by pretty quickly. It is extremely warm, but interestingly, the being near Sir Reynard actually, makes the heat comfortable because he is releasing that extremely cold aura of being a spirit. So he is actually negating the extreme heat of the jungle around you. Red, you are not being helped by this aura.
No.
So you are sweating.
Look, Abaddon, I know you're stressed about your girl, but I was able to get a little bit of stability, so she knows who you are. She knows about your girl. I wouldn't be surprised if she makes some kind of contact to her to at least tell her you're okay, or at least Kasula.
Potentially, yeah.
She's in the guild, so she might be like, "Hey, I got information. They contacted me. They're alive."
Did you tell her that we're not in this plane of existence? Or did you leave that part out?
Honestly, I've slept since then.
Fair enough. Elise, do you have any spells you can spare?
For what exactly?
Sending message Kasula in the guild.
Oh no, she tried. couldn't get through that time.
Yeah, I've already tried. We did that yesterday.
Right.
Has it been a day?
We,
I don't know. This place is screwing with my time perception.
we slept and then we got shocked awake, remember?
I slept, shocked awake. Oh, that means my stone should be active again.
No, you did that this morning.
I did this morning.
Yes, so did I.
All right, it's because we're going down,
You
down,
haven't slept a second time.
down. All right, cool.
Are you
I told you this-
okay?
This place is screwing with my time perception right now. Honestly, it almost feels like we've been weeks.
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 I mean, if that is the perception of time that you have, you did roll a very not amazing perception roll earlier.
This because I'm a barbarian god.
Oh, interesting. Blaming God.
By God, I will. By you, I will.
Eh.
Hold on, Elise. I gotta throw hands with God real quick.
She's like, you really shouldn't
Can I ask?
fight gods.
So Paladin, what's his name again? Look at my notes. Hold on.
I love that Elise is.
Reynard.
I love that Elise is like, not like, no, you can't fight a god. You'll immediately die. It's like, you really shouldn't fight gods. Like, I know he's gonna
Sir
do it.
Reynard Greymantle, yeah. Sir Reynard,
Oh, yes!
do you have any spells?
Spells? Interesting. I have not cast a spell in a very long time. I usually use my sword.
It's a yes or no question.
I don't think I have anything prepared recently. I haven't tried to use them.
Doesn't that just
That's
stay
not that's
active
still-
then?
That's not normally
Oh.
how magic works.
You're right. How interesting. Let me
Wait,
try. And he'll walk on over to you, Abaddon, and he'll touch you.
No, because
And
he
you get
casts.
lay on
thing.
hands.
That's
He's like,
not a.
Oh, look at that! I can use magic. Oh, it's been so long since I've spoken to anyone.
Oh,
I don't-
he
I
just
don't-
straight
I
forgot.
don't. Can I tell that's not an actual spell cast? Because that's just a paladin feature.
I mean, how much do you know about paladins? This is like a verdict
I've been
thing.
traveling with one,
Yeah, but
and
did
he's
he
been
tell
telling me
you?
about his stuff.
Did
But he
you,
doesn't-
Verdant?
We've had a lot
Yeah.
of conversations in the night times.
But
Yeah.
has Verdant actually casted spells? He mostly just smites.
This true.
No.
He
I
has casted
cast
some spells.
He could have casted daylight at one point.
Yeah, true. I casted Beacon of Hope. I casted Brave, like a brave spell. I casted.
You did do that.
Yeah, and I casted.
How about this, sir? I have a ring here. Can you try putting a spell into this ring?
Of course! What kind of spell are you looking for?
What do you have?
I don't know. How about I
What
just
did
put
you use to
energy
cast?
into it? He'll touch the ring.
Sure.
Disenchants ring.
They can hold up to 5th level. Don't disenchant it, please.
I would never do it on purpose.
Lovely.
Oh, he's definitely gonna do it on purpose.
Why'd you guys give him the idea?
I mean, it's kind of funny.
No, it's not.
It's a little bit funny.
Not really. Anyways, I'll put it out. If I can tell that it's a dispel magic, Kath, I will counterspell it.
It is not a dispel magic.
Good.
Hey, I got a question.
What?
Mr. Shiny here. You could smite, right? Could a smite go in a ring?
Are you looking at
Wait.
me?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think this is like a paladin's thing. I don't think it's a spell.
Again, you have a paladin right there. Ask him.
He,
Ver-
bar-
Ver-
he
Vernon-
barely
Vernon-
knows what he's doing.
Vernon, do
I
you
know what I'm doing?
like channel certain energies to do that? Is it like something that you've learned?
Yeah, it's like I put my full concentration, I put my full heart into it, and it's something you're born with, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, well, I couldn't do it anyways, Isaac. I don't use a weapon.
That's true, but I was thinking about me.
You don't have the ring.
No, but if I got one, Can you
There are a
imagine?
lot of. There are a lot.
could you
Of
imagine
money.
though? Like we just use Verdant to put smites in the rings, and then me and Red have
mean-
smites.
I mean, it's.
It is
We could-
true.
How
I
about
could
we
also
we could
give
hit
you
things harder.
polymorph.
Everyone can smite.
Wait, you can put one of the polymorphs in there?
Yes,
Oh, this is a
it can hold.
terrible.
It can hold up to 5 levels of.
Elise, we're
spells.
making bad ideas over here.
If
No,
you
we're
can
not.
afford it.
It cost me a lot. I think it was like 3,000 gold. How much was a Kath again?
I don't remember. That's
I don't
a
either.
long time ago. I'd have to reroll.
It was a bit ago. I had to give my ring of warmth in, and then some other stuff for it.
Ah, well, I can't have one. Then,
You
'cause
gave
I'm
up
try-
your ring of warmth?
I didn't need it.
Tragic.
I'm trying to save up for a shop. Poor Melody. She's probably got like a whole list of shops lined up for us because I ain't been able to have a chance to go see them yet.
That's fair. I've been giving the wall a lot for the shop back home. So
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do because this is our downtime, so we're gonna have to go have downtime from the downtime because there is no way that the girls are gonna let me and you out of there. And I'm pretty sure
No.
Elise wants to just go home and soak in a hot bath forever.
That does sound nice, yeah. I haven't seen water in like a while.
Isaac just out into the forest. Red, if you see water, gotta mark it in your head. And just keeps walking.
As you all know, it is very warm. Red, you don't have any water skins on you. You gave both of the water skins back to Isaac and Abaddon.
Yes.
So, we are about halfway through the day, and with all of the heat, you are extremely thirsty and have not found any sources of water.
Yeah, it's kind of something I was worried about. I have a plan for that.
Mhm.
Well, at least
I'm not
don't we?
gonna li-
Do we have anybody that can make food and water?
No. Well,
Turns to
Elise.
paladin.
Food and water? Let me check. Yeah, I got rations.
No, I think there's a spell that can create food and water.
Oh. Let me check. Let me think.
Yes, I've been
Hmm.
studying up on magic a little bit. Kind of have to with you guys. I got to know what your weapons are. I'm just gonna say,
Food. and
you
water.
fireball me, Abaddon.
I don't have that spell.
I want to purify food and drink. Oh yeah, I can create food and water.
Cool.
I can create 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water.
There we go. We got water.
I'd have to prepare it first.
How long is that gonna take you? I don't know that much.
That takes like a while.
It's
Give
a
me-
long
Cat, does it take-
rest.
A long rest, so that's like 10 hours.
All right, so we got
8
water
hours.
tomorrow. 30 gallons. That's enough for like a lot.
Yeah, as long as we have like obviously the containers for it. I don't know where I would put the 30 gallons of water.
It's just kind of shower some like just shower somebody with it.
Yeah. But yeah, we're good to go on that. Should I start preparing it now?
That's not a you. That's a you sleep on it and the god gives you new spells in the morning kind of thing.
Oh. I see.
You're not a wizard. Wizards
Yes, I
prepare
am.
things.
Yeah. You're a wizard for that.
Let me prepare my spells.
Pulls out book. Hold on. Has Verdant just been confused this whole time?
Oh no.
I'm a confused wizard.
He was just he was never a paladin this whole time. He's just a wizard in armor.
So Abaddon, do you try to use the spell in the ring that you received from Sir Reynard?
Can I do an Arcana check before and try to see if I know what spell it is?
No.
Son of a gun. I don't want to use it yet. Let me see if the ring tells me about this.
Okay. I am unsure if that is a thing that your ring would know, you know.
I'm looking.
Almost beats Big Bad. Uses spell heal.
Heals the big bad.
Just Isaac and Red slowly
No.
turning our heads. Like,
Oh, by the way,
really?
Kath, it uses the spell attack bonus, the spell casting ability, visual caster, all that other stuff, but otherwise treat it as if I cast it.
Sure.
So,
Okay.
it says I can cast any spell stored in it.
Right. Do you want to cast the spell that is currently stored inside of it?
Do you know, Sir Reynard, if it is an attacking spell that you gave me, or if it's like a helpful spell?
I am not entirely sure. Remember,
is-
you're the first one I've ever used magic through for quite some time. I don't really remember all my spells, just that I have them inside of me. I gave you one of the upper ones, though. One of the ones that were super potent, you know?
Oh, good. That could be literally anything.
Ah!
Oh, yeah. It's either going to hurt us or heal us. I'm not sure.
Why don't you give it a try? I'm sure we can fix whatever bad happens.
I mean, would you put another one in there?
I could tomorrow. I only have so many spells in a day.
Was that
But
the
you
only
just
one?
said you don't use them.
Was
Well,
that
yeah,
the
but I
only
can feel the energy inside me is now less than it was before I put it in the ring.
question?
Answer.
Are you able to cast at that high of a output again? Was that the only one?
I feel like I might have one more.
I'll cast a spell.
What do you cast the spell on?
So
Yourself?
it's a target.
Come here, Abaddon. Hit me.
Why you?
I'm the tank.
If it's a great restoration, me would be the best.
And if it's not, you're going to die.
Well, at least can heal me.
Hold on. Elise, can you death guard him or something?
Do you have Death Ward?
Death guard.
Let me look.
Can you make it where he won't die immediately?
I mean, I think I can gentle repose you, but hang on, let me look.
That's still not bad, though, to have.
I can
Yeah, I
spare
mean-
the dying.
I guess that'll work.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I don't have anything else, though.
You have
You know
healing
what?
still, though, correct?
Of course I have healing. What do you think I am?
Elise, we're gonna need to back
Okay,
up
good.
a little bit. I don't want him to like nuke himself.
I will go to an area where I'm not alone,
Okay.
looking at you guys. And I
I
will cast
will-
whatever spell this is on myself.
I'm standing in front of Elise to hold in case there's a blast.
You cast the spell upon yourself, and suddenly you feel a little strange, a little faster. Your legs have like a little antsiness to them. You feel as though you can't be stopped no matter where you go. It's
Did
like
you just cast haste on me?
it's like a freedom of movement kind of thing going on.
Oh, boy.
It's gonna be flapping around.
What does freedom of movement do again?
So freedom of movement. The target can spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape from non-magical restraints, such as manacles or a creature that is grappled, or being underwater imposes no penalties on your movement.
Oh, okay.
You are also unaffected by difficult terrain, or spells or other magical effects can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to become paralyzed or restrained.
You can't be restrained. You can't be eaten like red.
Lasts for an hour.
Yep.
Cool. All right, let's get going.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you guys are traveling on through. You still haven't seen red. It's been quite some time at this point, just so you all know. About midday, you would assume what midday would be, not that you could really see the sun. Elise says, guys, I am getting really thirsty. Do we have any water?
Yeah, I got you, Elise.
Okay. She takes some drinks of your water skin and then gives it back. She tries to be sparingly with it since you all haven't seen water in quite some time. She says thanks. Do we want to stop
Not a
for
problem.
food or anything? Or are we eating on the go today?
Yeah,
Sure.
just hold on real quick. And he's like, Isaac digs around. Can he find some ice in his bag of colding?
No. You didn't put ice in there.
Reminds me, I need to put some ice in here.
Well, if we had water, couldn't you put the water in something and then put it in there to make ice?
I mean, I could, but I'd have to make a container for it because we don't really have any containers.
Huh. What if you put
But then-
your water skin in there? Would that work?
Yeah, but the problem is getting it out of the water skin.
Well, is it actually cold enough to freeze something?
I have ice cream in there.
Is it still frozen?
Yeah.
Huh. Good.
Speaking of which, you want a little cream cheese?
No. If I need anything cream, it makes me really thirsty, and we don't have any of that.
Because I still got some of that. I still got some of that pepper jam too.
Yeah. We would probably not want to eat something that makes us thirsty.
Let's see. Let me dig around. He digs around, digs around, digs around, digs around. Pulls out a steak.
Yum.
Pretty sure we have
Oh,
to cook
that's-
that.
I mean, probably. Yeah, you're right. Puts it back in there.
I don't have anything, says Elise. If you remember, all of my stuff was gone.
Oh yeah, they took all your shit, didn't they?
I have nothing to consume.
Well, don't worry. I got a bag full of food. So
Okay.
what? I'm prepared.
I know. And I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Keeps eye contact. Pulls out sandwich.
How many of those do you have left, Isaac?
I don't know. You didn't give me a number, Kathy. You just said I could have sandwiches, so I've
Yeah.
just been keeping
How
sandwiches.
many have you given out? How many do you have left? How
Oh, wait a
big-
second.
I never really put a limit on it, so if we wanted to, we could put like maybe 2-3 more sandwiches in there or something.
Sure.
Wait, I have 10 days worth of rations.
Yeah, because you don't ever eat it. You've been eating what Red and Isaac have been supplying you.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's pretty neato. I always knew this would come in handy someday.
Elise will take the sandwich and say thank you and start eating it. She says, dang it, this is bread. This is going to make me thirsty.
He gives her back the water skin.
No, we need to ration the water.
All right. So my rations, I got jerky and dried food and nuts.
Yeah, all things that require
Nuts.
water.
Yeah.
Look, I've
But
been,
that's what the create food and water spell is for.
I have a
so-
lot of spices and herbs.
I'm used to going without. I know you're not. I will be okay.
Jerky's also fine. I have lots of jerky.
Yeah.
Even in this heat, I could probably make it a day or two.
I have no rations. I lied.
I also have holy water.
I
Holy
do
shit!
not have
Abaddon
jerky.
lied again.
I thought I had jerky in here and I don't. Apologies.
No jerky.
Man.
No, I
it's
apparently
weird.
ate it all and they're gone.
Shit. Well,
Well, I could supply the jerky.
Normally I have some, but I don't.
by God, somebody in this party better have jerky.
I got jerky. I got 10 days worth of jerky.
There we go.
I normally just cook things. I forgot.
It just
about that.
looks at Elise. I don't know why we're suddenly yelling about jerky, but I guess it
don't
takes
know.
mind off the time.
Yeah. Also, it's been weirdly quiet all day. You know?
Yeah, Red hasn't popped out.
Right? Are we gonna be worried about that? He has been gone for quite some time.
He's.
Uh,
I know what he's doing. He's probably out.
I could fly around on my broomstick and see if I could spot him, but
I mean, you could just go up to see if there's any rivers or anything nearby.
all right. I do so, Kath. I get on my broom and I start flying up.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Perception check. That is awful.
You do not see Red anywhere.
Gosh dang it. What do I see?
A whole lot of forest, really tall trees, just kind of leading into more trees. You're not seeing any water anywhere.
We're all. Well, how these trees grow without water? There's got to be. It has to either rain a lot or they're yumming on water from the depths below. All right. If I don't see anything else, I fly back down to the group.
Okay.
Yum.
Fly back down to the group.
I do.
But really, all that you can see is just trees and trees for miles and miles.
Miles and miles?
I mean, there might be water under the ground. These are extremely large trees. The roots probably go very deep.
Yeah, that's what I ascertained already.
Yeah.
I am familiar with tree life.
Yeah.
At least he's talking to the trees again.
You told him to.
No, I asked him to look for a river, not talk with the trees. Was there a bridge in that conversation I wasn't aware of?
There's no water except probably underground. So
Be back in a second.
I'll create water when I get sleep. Yeah.
I mean, that works.
Yeah. I also have tents. A ton that we can unpack. So when we decide to make camp.
No, shit. I forgot about this.
Oh,
Pulls
what?
out, gives Elise a pancake on a stick.
Why do you have a pancake on a stick?
The town we were in sells those.
Oh,
I bought 10 of them.
interesting.
No, I have
I
9.
like pancakes. Pancakes are nice.
Right? I was digging through my bag and you found it.
Nice.
Also got a bottle of Dragonfire whiskey I forgot about.
Interesting. Very nice. Very nice.
Sometimes you just got to go through your bag.
I mean, yeah, for sure. Elise is now munching on a pancake on a stick, which is also bread, which will still make her thirsty.
As Isaac gives her the water skin again.
It's basically empty at this point, Isaac.
Yeah, I know.
Verdant and Abaddon, you are both also thirsty.
Oh no.
I did my job. You guys are on your own.
You don't have a water skin. You don't have water.
I do.
I could survive until I create water and food. I just need to take a long nap, rest, sleep.
Isaac will take what's left. You said it's basically almost empty. Isaac will take the rest of it and just drink it. That way he is satiated for most of the day.
Wowzers. Drinking all the water.
Well, that was his water skin.
Maybe you should buy buy a water skin.
Yeah.
I could start drinking the Dragonfire whiskey, but we're not going to get shit done.
Mm. 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 All right. I will just try and survive, Kath, without water.
Okay. You all see the paladin is suffering a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll toughen them up.
So, as you all are kind of traveling through the forest, Red,
Yeah.
while you are out and about, just being all sneaky and looking for whatever you're doing over there, you do come across what appears to be extremely large, like, padded prints on the ground. But it's kind of like it's got one long one and then three elongated ones. And like it ever so briefly, the pad of the hand would touch the ground. And they seem to go in sets of 4. The 2 front ones are shallower, and then the back ones are about twice as long. And you are seeing these throughout this area of the forest.
Can I identify?
Sure, roll me a survival check.
Come on, survival man, do it.
Well, it's a lot bigger than you've ever seen, but these appear to be the footprints of a frog.
See.
It's a big old frog.
Okay. I have kept up with the group. Is this frog in the direction that we're going?
The multitude of tracks that you find are just kind of all over the place. They seem to be coming to and from the location, but there are a lot.
Can I get a rough number?
Maybe 5 in this direct vicinity.
Okay. With a frog like, they're more likely need to have water nearby. Do I know of any frog folk?
Not that you are aware
And
of.
these are like big.
Oh, huge.
Okay, that's not a frog, but that's monster then.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this area is heavily trafficked. I'm going to return to the group.
Okay. Did you inhale water?
Maybe.
Shakes my
Maybe.
head. At this point, Abaddon, you are guzzling down water as Verdant looks at you sadly, and Red rejoins the party.
Y'all look.
Abaddon, you're supposed to drink the water.
Uh.
Breathe it.
I don't try to. It's not on purpose.
Are you good?
I'm fine.
All right.
Good, fine here.
So we have some sort of a frog-like monster nearby, about 5 of them.
Aye. We're also down 1 water skin of water, so water should be a priority.
Well,
Verdant says he can create water tomorrow.
I can.
okay.
So
So
that'll,
we just gotta make the 1 water skin last for the day.
yeah. I think Abaddon just breathed most of it.
Not on purpose.
There is about
Alright,
half left.
who amongst you guys hasn't had any?
Me. I am suffering.
I made sure Elise has plenty.
Well, Verdant, you might want to take your armor off then.
What? Why is that?
Because you're gonna sweat. You're gonna sweat a lot.
Armor's gonna make that worse.
Yeah, but what if something comes out of nowhere and tries to bite me?
You're gonna get hit. And it's gonna hurt a lot.
I know. I don't want that.
He looks at Isaac without armor.
Red without armor, Abaddon without armor.
At least without armor.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say
Yes.
in Dwarven, hey, the shiny knight guy is not a spirit.
He kind of cocks his eye over at the paladin.
He's not any sort of undead. No undead in the area. No giants either. I'm starting to really like it here, guys.
I'm not. I can't contact my girlfriend again, and she's gonna be pissed at me again.
I mean,
Oh yeah, you guys were in the middle of a fight, weren't you?
Well, we cleared it up.
Oh, she
But
cleaned it up.
now,
There
well,
you go, sir.
we discussed it. We're fine, but now I'm gone again.
Kinda
I'm
bad
sure
at
it'll be
this.
fine so long as it's not, weeks again.
I at least made contact.
I didn't. I was not able to, sadly.
Unless this plane messes with time too, and we get back and, like a month's passed.
That would be awful. I would be. Yeah, I would be. I don't know.
Wonder if Melody would just start working at the guild. Like at that point, because she lives there now.
So, anyway, if there's a water source, the frog monsters probably are at it.
Okay.
Judging by the prints, they're probably frog-like. I'd imagine they'd have to be close to a water source. Also, the very top layer of the soil is dry, but just below it's pretty damp, so this area is probably seeing a decent amount of rain.
Isaac will bend down on the road there, take a dagger out, and he tries it himself, sticks his hand down in the hole that he makes.
Sure. I mean, after digging for a little bit, you do feel that this soil is damp. Like, you can't get water from it, but it is damp.
How far down do I get before it gets damp?
It starts getting damp at about 6 inches.
Around 6 inches. Red, I'm a little fuzzy on it. About 6 inches. What do you think? Day?
It's
Day
had
or two?
rain it had rain about 2 days ago.
Yeah. Okay. This place is pretty luscious, so
Yeah.
I would assume we're probably going to get rain again soon. I really
Regardless,
doubt.
You gotta take it easy, stay in the shade as much as possible.
Yep.
Verdict, you should have some water.
Okay.
Abaddon has the water.
Stares at Abaddon.
Oh my god, are you two just going to be awkward?
Abaddon, water. I need it. I need some.
I think Abaddon's muted, or he has left the
I'm
compound.
muted. I'm muted. I'll give you my water skin.
Just
I'll give you my
Abaddon,
water
where
skin.
he just got lips clamped around it, just draining it.
No. I drank
He's
like a
just-
sip and then died for a second and then drank like a couple more.
You drank like Cass said you drank like half the water skin.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just
the
love it.
water
It's just Abaddon gripping the water skin to his chest, eyes wide, just kind of like turns his back to Verdon a little bit.
Wow.
No. Yeah, here you go.
Thank you. I drink. Yum yum.
Yum yum. All right, so you take a drink of the water. It's very nice, very cooling. At this point, Sir Reynard turns back to the party. He says, How are you all doing? Still on for the day as we're traveling through?
Yeah, we're
We
gonna
need
try
to
to find
find-
some water.
Water.
Water? I could take you to some water if you needed.
How far away is it?
Oh, maybe 10-minute walk from here.
What?
Yeah, all you had to do was ask.
Well, it's a good thing we asked then. Lead the way.
All right, I will lead the way. It's over here to the right. You'll start taking the rightmost path.
Isaac, in a low voice to Red, disappear.
It's not as good as the last time, Red, but you stealth away. Shade away. Okay, so you all are following the path off to the right. Okay. I just need to know how you all are following Sir Reynard.
I'll
Ow.
have
Like order?
Verdant. Yeah, I'll have Verdant in front of Elise, and then Isaac behind Elise.
Okay. So
Like he does not trust this area. Abaddon can be where Abaddon be.
so put yourself on the map where you are.
So
Yeah, I'll be just wherever.
Yeah, so I guess Verdant would be like rock. No.
Vernon,
We
move
like-
yourself
All right, where am I going?
wherever
Up
you
here.
want. Where do you want to be?
Onto the rock I go.
No. With this guy, Vernon.
Oh.
How close are you following him?
Verdant's
Uh,
dead.
I'm
Ab-
here.
Abaddon,
Yeah.
you're now lead man. Sorry.
We're,
No.
is he? We're going this way.
You're going north. You're taking
Yeah,
the
okay.
rightmost path.
And Isaac will be back over here.
So Vernon,
Like,
you're up
he's-
there with the dude?
I'm gonna put my armor back on.
Abaddon, get up a little further just so we can make sure Elise doesn't get clocked by
I'll
something.
be fine. Y'all are too much worry words.
Sweetheart, you are about like 2 seconds away from losing a privileges of going bathroom by yourself.
I am.
Every time we take
fine.
eyes off you, somebody takes you.
That's not my fault.
I'm just saying, there's a pattern.
There's probably some angry god or something that doesn't like me.
Yeah, and I'm here to fight that.
Or use me as a plot point. I don't know.
God just dangles our cleric. Oh, you like cleric?
Oh, you
Gonna have
like
to be a little
it?
quick. Gotta be a little quicker than that. Gotta be
You want your
Elise on a-
cleric?
Elise on a fishing pole. She's gotta be quicker than that.
Oh, she's over here now. Oh, she's
She's
over,
over here?
here.
Oh, she's been kidnapped again.
Oh, man.
Listen, it's your favorite NPC. You love what you love.
It's true.
All right.
I wish Marco got more time too, but can only save so many.
It's okay. You've saved Marco quite a few times where he's almost died.
Yeah, that last one was real scary.
It's probably fine.
It's gonna have
Okay, so
PTSD.
Vernon, you're up with the dude, right? While you all are
I'm
walking?
up with the dude, yeah.
Okay, sure.
My dude, my fellow paladin.
Yeah,
My bro.
he's just kind of walking, you know, hands on his hips in that paladin pose of just like chest puffed out, head tilted back, grin on his face that you can't really see because he's in full armor, but like you could tell he's smirking because that's what he's doing.
By the way, he walks in and talks.
The joy of a paladin.
No, yes, quite nice, quite nice.
Quite nice. Yeah.
Are you wanting to strike up a conversation with him, Verdant? Or
Yeah. So how do you know where this water is if you don't drink or eat?
oh, I've passed over this area quite a few times. It's not that big, the area that I'm taking you to, but it's interesting. It's a little spring that you can refill your water with. It's usually surrounded by a bunch of creatures, though, so we may have to fight our way on through.
What kind of creatures?
The amphibious kind. They protect the water pretty heavily, so you gotta be real careful. You gotta be real careful about it.
Oh yeah, Red was talking about. He's a little bit louder enough that he knows that Red could hear him. Like, oh yeah, those frog things that Red was talking about. Is there usually a lot of them?
Frog. I'm assuming that's what that is. Yes. I see. I'm from a mountainous region. I've never really known what the amphibious creatures were called, but yeah, sure. If it's a frog, then we'll call it a frog.
I mean, it could have looked at a book. I'm from a mountain region too.
Meh. I was busy being a knight.
How big are these
Here to lead, not to
creatures?
read, huh?
About as big as you, young man.
Oh, that is quite large. Quite
Yes.
large.
Another
what
thing
I'm-
you probably need to be careful of in this area, though, is that there are some fae, and they like to be sketchy. So, you just gotta be careful with that.
So there's Fae in the area.
Why are you shouting?
No reason.
Is that because of Red has ran off into the woods again?
I don't know, probably.
What kind of creature is a fae?
Oh, usually they're a trickster type creature, but when you've stayed in an area too long, sometimes they like to play bad and mean tricks on you.
Oh, okay. Well, like what type though? Are they like a celestial being or what?
They're
what are they?
Fae
They're
just
fae.
fae?
That is their
from the
type.
Feywild.
Yeah,
It's from the Feywild.
don't you know
Yes.
how to like sense them and things like that, Verdant? You're a paladin.
Yeah, but I haven't really
Okay.
encountered that many
That-
in my day.
But that's where my shard is from.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I haven't had much experience with them, so yeah. Still learning. Still learning.
'Tis all good. About this time, you all are walking down the path, and the paladin, he says, "Ah, yes, it should just be over that ridge over there." And then you see his hand like go forward, and then like glitch, and then suddenly he's no longer there, and your
No.
paladin friend has disappeared from directly in front of you.
All right.
At this time, you all were walking forward, and you realize that when you look down, you're standing in a very shallow pool of water.
Oh.
Red, you're like
Oh,
over
good.
here. We'll put you like over here under this particular one.
Well, actually, I was gonna range to the group because I had to get something out of Isaac's bag.
Okay, so you were on your way to the group then.
Yeah.
When this goes down. So while you all are walking, suddenly you are standing in a shallow water area with a bunch of giant pads of, you assume, some kind of water plant, because inside of them you can definitely see pure water kind of flowing out. And on the leaves are these giant frogs. And they, as soon as you all kind of take a step into this direction, they all kind of, their eyes turn towards you. Their bodies don't, but you can see their eyes from the side of their head. They all kind of turn towards your party.
Frog.
Don't do it.
Wait, where'd the
Hello?
guy go?
I will call out to the frogs.
Did the water dissipate him? Well,
You're calling out to the frog.
Because animals can understand me.
Okay. What are you calling out?
Hello, don't mean to intrude.
One of them kind of looks at you. He turns slightly in your all's direction. He says, more beasties. Don't come close. It's mine.
all right.
We're
Alright.
looking for water. Do you know where we can find some?
No water here. No water.
It looks at big giant thing of water.
No water.
Please?
Man,
No.
this is bored.
No. His
Why not?
hind like goes up a little bit. No water.
Hold on. Would you trade for some?
No water.
Can I roll a perception, Kath?
Sure.
I want to see. Does the water in this thing, there's like this plant that's going on here, does it look like water runs all the way through it?
It seems like water is being held by it. So at the base of it is kind of like a see-through bulbous thing, and the water almost seems like it goes up through the center. So you can assume that there's probably water in the very center, but if you tried to take the water from the edges, you would pop it, if you know what I mean.
Oh. Kath, do I see eggs in the water? Like, are they protecting a brood?
Not from your vantage point.
Okay.
Also, Kath,
Also, I want to look at their legs. Are these smaller than the tracks that I found?
No, they're, well, yeah, these are a little smaller, a little bit.
The tracks that I found were bigger than what these guys have.
Hunting party?
Maybe.
At this point, with you all kind of standing there, the other frogs are turning towards your direction as you did not immediately leave.
We're not trying to hurt anyone.
I mean, there's water right here. I could just take some water.
Kath, can I use divine sense in hopes to detect the Reynard?
What does your divine sense do, sir?
I can detect good and evil. I can sense anything, or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Yeah, he was just in front of us, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, I was right, like, I was walking side by side with him, so. If he's still around, I should know where he is.
You cast your divine sense, Verdant, and you don't sense any fiends or undead nearby.
Alright, guys, so Reynard's completely gone. Entirely.
What
Like-
about Faye?
Do I detect any Fae, Kath?
You said fiends or undead.
No, celestial fiends are undead.
I see.
Celestials, Fae, Fiends, Undead.
Yeah.
So Fae is what I was looking for. Okay. Yes, you do sense a Fae.
Oh. Where?
It seems to be somewhere in this direction, but you don't see anything. It is probably hiding within the foliage.
There's
Oh,
a
so
Fae. There's a Fae in the foliage, and I point towards where the Fae.
Bro
With
just
the
really went,
proximate-
"Evil!"
Evil.
All right,
Fae
so if
aren't
he says that, I'm like,
necessarily evil.
I'm just gonna say, all right, guys, we should just leave, okay?
I mean, there's water right here, and like
Yes,
boots in it.
but if there's Fae nearby, I'm not about to piss them off.
I will slowly start backing away.
All right,
Okay.
we were going this direction. I assume if we keep going that direction, maybe he'll come back. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
So you all turn around and slowly start to like walk away, right? You slowly start to walk and you like leave the area, right? And then as you're coming around, you realize you pop up on the other side. You seemingly
We're in a Fae trick, aren't we?
have walked in a circle.
No.
And as you come to this
No.
side, all the rest of them turn to you. No water, no water.
Just gonna reach in Isaac's bag and pull out a vial I have of some black goo. And I'm gonna start preparing some arrows.
I'm gonna get on my broom.
I'm gonna detect magic, Kath.
Sure. You're blinded by magic, just kind of all around you. Everything seems to be kind of a little magical.
Good. I don't think I could drop this, can I? Let me see.
You can, I'm sure.
It is concentration. I will unconcentrate immediately.
Okay.
it's just nope.
Ah. Well, it's like
You
a faint
did,
aura. It's not like it's not like I'm getting blinded.
You did have a
Technically.
chance to get the School of Magic before you dropped it, and it was an
Sorry.
enchantment.
Sorry, I can sense the presence of magic, so I'll keep it up, and I can use my action to see a faint aura on any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. And I learned at school. So yeah, I have it up. I sense all the presence of it, and then I can use my action to see the aura. So I do that, get blinded, don't see the aura ever again because it's way too bright.
And then you got the School.
Yes.
Yep.
I'd rather not hurt them. But it looks like I'm gonna guess the phase in there.
It's possible.
Possible.
This does seem like it would be a trick. Phase inside the thing. We can't leave because of the thing. We try to get to the Fae. Then we have to fight the seemingly innocent frogs.
No water.
No water.
No water.
I don't know what they said, but I just assumed no water.
They refuse to give us any water.
That's fine. I got water over here.
Isaac, do you fill your water skin with the water at your feet?
No, I do not. But not at the moment.
Okay.
But I'll be damned if I double down if I don't double down.
Kath, I'd like to roll survival on the water that's at our feet.
Sure.
What's on my tootsies, Cap? Whole lot of question marks.
Whole lot of question marks. Okay, so Red, you look down at the water and you haven't really ran into a lot of Fae. That's not really something that you tend to play with.
Yes.
But if this is an area that is, protected by the Fae, this water could also be magicked by the Fae, which could be good or bad.
Is the water magical, Kath?
Yeah, everything was magical, yes.
Are you
The
gonna
water's
drink the water?
magical. No.
Yeah.
The water's magical, Red, by
It
the
must
way.
be bad because you usually touch things.
All right.
What's school magic again? Sorry, Kath?
Enchantment.
What is it? Oh.
Hey,
Can
Fae
we
in there.
please-
Can we
can
leave,
please
please?
leave?
You hear a rustling from inside the bushes, and a very,
Yes.
very sweet, sing-songy voice kind of comes out, and they go, "Oh, but I thought you were thirsty. Aren't
We are.
you thirsty?"
No, we're not, Verdant.
But you put scary frogs around the water.
Why, I could give you as much water as you want.
I
If you make a
appreciate
Why are
the
you
deal.
rolling
offer
privately, Red?
Because I was asked to.
Okay.
I appreciate the offer. I would very much like to pass and continue on my journey. Thank you so much for your hospitality.
Interesting. You said hospitality, but you've brought nothing to be hospitable with. And I haven't given you any tea yet.
I love tea.
You've given us a fantastic look at the vibrant foliage in this area, and I appreciate it.
It is very beautiful here, yes.
Are you sure there's nothing I could give you?
I don't
for
believe so.
anything? What if I could help you with the voices inside your head?
Not you fall for that.
Above
Isaac just looks
game,
at him. "Don't you fall
everything
for
knows.
that."
Everything knows.
like Isaac just in character just looks at him.
You
"Don't
see,
do
you see him
that."
like hesitate for a second. Just
No.
I give Abaddon the look like, fucking really, bro?
I look at him and be like, it's just there's never an easy way out, and I know there isn't, but it's like
Yeah,
I
then
want
stop
there to
looking
be.
for it.
I
But
don't.
there won't
Really,
be.
I'm all right, thank you. I'm on a path of redemption at the moment. I'm trying to get back to that. So
Ah, that's
it's
understandable. All I would ask for is one tiny shiny stone from outside of my cove.
I got a sandwich. Will that work?
sandwich.
It's a good sandwich.
But if I can't help you in any way, I'm sorry. It seems that my hospitality is weak. Perhaps I should
is
give you
not at all
something
what we
as
would
you
be.
leave.
That is not anything close to what we would be insinuating here. We do
Hmm.
appreciate your offer. You are very kind.
Um,
And kindness is hospitality all on its own.
are you trying to bluff your way through this, Red?
I am trying to say words that are not insulting
Okay.
and have nothing and have no like extra ties on the end. Matter of
Uh-huh.
factly, we do not want anything and we would like to leave.
Isaac offered a sandwich. That was about it.
Okay, so Red, do you mean everything you say?
Yes, but I am also scared.
Okay. Isaac, you did offer a sandwich, right?
Yeah, here, you can have a sandwich.
She says, I will trade you for a sandwich then. Would you like some water?
Not if it affects these innocent frogs. I would just give it out of the kindness of my heart. Here you go.
No, I don't have to do that. Here, I will give you water directly from the spring. And the sandwich that you offer, Isaac, you can see it kind of like levitate towards the leaves and everything. And it goes into that dark hole in the center. And then from there, you see what kind of looks like a bag with the same coloring as the leaves go towards you, and it lands in your hands. And for all intents and purposes, this is another water skin, but it is just the style of these leaves.
Isaac will tie it to his bed. Has this set off the frogs?
Nope, they seem unperturbed by this action.
Thank you. That should help me and my friends.
Oh, yes, and I am interested in trying this sandwich. Thank you. If
Not
you
a
need
problem.
anything else, do please visit again. Hopefully you haven't lost too much time.
No, we would like to be on our way, though. It seems we are currently trapped in this area.
Ah, yes. I had to do that because you were being followed by a spirited one, and I don't like those here, so I had to kick them out.
I understand. We will try to be on our way without causing any problems.
Very well. Good day. Maybe I'll
Good day.
see you later.
Maybe. Goodbye.
So you all, I'm assuming, turn around and try to leave?
Yeah, we will try to exit.
Okay. So you all turn around and start walking through the ankle-deep water, and eventually the scenery immediately shifts back to the forest path, but you're in a different location this time. And over here, you come out, and the paladin was like, "Oh, where did you all go?" Oops, I have you all selected. Sorry. He's standing there like, "Oh, where are you all? Where did you go? I was taking you to the water source, and suddenly you just disappeared."
There was a Fae there.
They are in this area. They didn't trick you or do anything weird, did they?
I traded a
No.
sandwich.
You traded a sandwich. I don't have anything physical to trade. They probably don't like me. That's why they kicked me out.
Yeah, that's what they said.
How dare. Kath,
Unfortunate. Yeah.
can I also do Divine Sense now as well, again?
Sure. Do you have it prepared again?
I do.
Okay. So you do Divine Sense again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to detect it on Reynard.
Sir Raynar.
Yeah.
Okay. celestial fiend undead within 60 feet. There's not time total cover. Sir Raynar does not appear to be celestial fiend or undead.
Huh? But he's a spirit.
You're unsure. Maybe he falls into something else, but he does not tick your divine sense in any way.
What the heck? Okay. Okay.
So, Sir Reynard.
Yes.
So you're not a spirit. What exactly are you?
I feel as if I am a spirit, though.
But you're not.
Oh. Interesting. But I'm
Does he
see-through.
Does he
Okay.
resemble the Death Knight that Isaac knocked over?
The Death Knight?
Yeah.
Death Knight from the Crazy Place?
Yeah.
No?
Okay. So he's not that. That's good. I just wanted to check
would-
that off my
would
little
still
list.
That would still be an undead.
Oh yeah, that's true. That would be. Never mind.
Are you just like a collection of memories or something?
No! I am definitely here.
Yeah, that's a little insensitive, Vernon.
Well, I'm just saying because he's not
I'd
a
say,
spirit. So
Aren't
it's
we
like,
all?
yeah. Well, if you get down to the brass tacks and be philosophical about it, yes. But
Oh, he's
he's
doing us a favor. He's a good person so far.
he's a great person.
Until
I
he
like
proves
him.
he's not a good person. We'll deal with it then.
He like puffs out his chest. Ha! I am a good person.
See?
You are a good person.
All right, back to heading out towards the tree that we need to go to.
Yes, of course. Back towards the tree. Now, as we're walking through these forests, I must warn you, there have been tales of giant dinosaurs and things of that nature that we fought yesterday. So, don't be alarmed if we happen to come across any of those in this vicinity, okay? Okay.
I'm sorry, you said yesterday.
Did I say yesterday? Or did who say what day?
You
Wait,
said yesterday, yes.
When did I say yesterday?
Just a minute
Like
ago.
just a second ago, yes.
Did I?
How long have we been gone?
You haven't been gone that long.
Okay.
How long is not
If
long?
you were to put a number to hours, how long we been gone?
Well, it did get dark once, so a while.
At least a day. That's if this is on a 24-hour cycle.
The Fae are lovely, aren't they?
I would deign to say anything rude to the Fae, whether in their presence or without.
Isaac just goes, "It was not me. I didn't say
I've
that."
had, yeah. I'm not, anyways,
I just say a little silent prayer to Malor, thanking my teacher, Keelthar, for telling me the number one rule. Be polite, don't fuck with the Fae. Okay, what's that supposed to mean? If you run into one, be polite. Make no deals. Get away from there.
Isaac, make deal, loose sandwich.
it's like everything knows about the guy in my head. I can make your voices stop. Thanks, but no thanks.
You know,
What?
you ever thought about just figuring a way for you to make the voice stop by yourself?
I'm on. I'm on that path.
Well,
Oh,
then
Me and Kasula are doing that at the moment. Actually,
hold on. What are you doing?
I have to do good
Oh,
things.
I turn to Isaac. I'm like, reading books in bed can just do that?
Well,
we
he's
are
not-
just reading books. It's
He's
not
not
an analogy.
He's not reading
Yeah.
books in bed with Kasula.
That's what he
Yes.
said he was doing, though.
No,
No,
his
Like, how good's
girlfriend.
that
He's doing.
bed?
me and Kasula have devised plans. We've looked back to the old book that I used to summon this thing to my head, and I have to do good deeds to get rid of it.
Oh, you're screwed.
That's it?
Yes,
We do good stuff all the time.
Is there a number?
like 100.
That's it?
I don't know when I do a good deed or not. It all depends on the situation.
Oh,
Well,
he's
that's
gonna.
the cool thing about doing good deeds, Abaddon. You don't need to keep track of them; just keep doing them.
He's got a point. Eventually, you just hit the number.
And you see like relief wash over Red's face. Yeah. Okay. This will work. So anyway,
Isaac whispers to Abaddon, "He was gonna kill you."
I had a feeling.
thanks, Isaac.
You're welcome.
To be fair, Abaddon, it was just if I could find no other solution.
I
I
think he
didn't
could.
want to.
I think he could figure out that much. We are friends.
You still shot. Well, I still got hit by an arrow. That
That was
really hurt.
technically me.
Yeah, he did that. I didn't do that.
Partner in crime.
Hit you. Hit you.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. And I'm sorry you had to get shot to turn off the asshole in your head.
I'm sorry that I made you plummet to the ground at high speeds.
He was in the air.
Oh yeah, he was in the
Yes.
air.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was like
shot.
I was. I was.
Yeah,
I remember that.
I told him to get his ass down here, and I shot him. First time too.
I blacked out, and then I was in the basement, and then you told me you shot me.
Yeah, it was good.
oh yeah. Isaac, those
Hell.
arrows were like particularly good at taking out flying things.
Oh yeah, hell of a shot.
You can't have my bow.
What if we get another one?
If we get another one, sure. It's really expensive though.
What if we made like a team bow?
You just see math and possibility.
Like I
in
could
my
hold
head.
I could hold part of the bow, and like you pull back the bowstring, we had like a really big ass arrow.
That's called a ballista.
But what if we could make it where two people could hold it?
Like a portable ballista. Oh. Okay, when we get back.
I'm definitely working on the plans when we get back.
Okay. So anyway, you were lying, Sir Reginald Tree.
I was lying?
Yeah, you're not a spirit. Anyway, doesn't matter.
I am
We're
a
going to a tree.
spirit.
You're something else. Anyway, Tree.
Maybe he didn't know he's not a. Maybe he didn't know he's not a spirit. I mean, you didn't know what you were for the longest time. Maybe he just doesn't know. Hell, he didn't even know what his own spells was for a while.
I have been wandering these woods for quite some time.
He can be whatever he wants to be. He's a decent person.
He's a great person. He is the great Reynold, fellow paladin.
Yes, sir.
Hold on, is that cheating if you
Reynard.
have great in your name?
I don't have great. I have Sir Reynard.
Great came from.
Bird and
I
Daddy
called him great. Yeah, because I think he's great.
How far away are we from the tree?
Well, we are still about a day and a half away, but we'll be able to get there tomorrow, probably.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the sky. Is it getting dark again?
No, it's like mid-ish day, so you probably travel for another couple hours before you would need to take a rest.
All right. About another couple hours before we'll need to bed down. Red, keep an eye open for caves and stuff so we can get at least some shelter, because I got a feeling that rain's gonna be coming.
Well, see, that's the problem. Caves aren't going to be any use to us here.
Think so?
In fact, the best option we have is sleeping in the trees. That's the only way we're going to stay safe. Anything on the ground gets killed.
There's no way my dwarven ass is gonna be in a tree.
Well, we got climbing kits. And I've got rope. Y'all like hammocks?
I'm not opposed.
The monkeys said that, like, the things, if you stay on the ground, you're going to die.
You know what? We'll figure it out when we get there. Let's let's keep going.
Okay. So you all are traveling for today. Just traveling through the woods and everything. So while you all are traveling and doing, the trees and looking up at everything, you don't really notice anything else around you. And eventually you all begin to grow tired as the day is continuing, and you can only assume that it is probably getting to be nighttime. So what is the plan?
Excellent.
Eventually you all do kind of meander yourself into like a mildly open area on the ground.
I have tents. I could set up tents for us.
As do I.
Nice.
Yeah, I have some tents.
All right. It's time to camp.
Okay, so
Hey,
you all are
Sir
staying on the
Sparkly
ground.
Paladin, because I forgot your name. Do you sleep?
I do not sleep. No.
Cool. That means you can be part of watch duty.
Sure, I would love to watch things with you.
You don't sleep, so you could stay up for all three of them with our regular party. That
Of
means
course.
three sets of eyes tonight. Extra.
Do I get to
Extra
stay
watch.
up with the lady first?
We have such a good relationship. Please don't ruin it.
I just wish to speak to her about her particular faith. I'm very interested, as a paladin to a cleric.
What you be interested in him? He's got a god. He doesn't even know his name.
Who, me? Listen, I'm trying to build a bond with my fellow paladin. But,
Yeah, if you're in the market for gods, Verdant,
Are you
you
trying to
could just.
convert me?
I'm trying to show you a new way.
I do not need two of you. One of you is enough.
I don't. Not everybody in my guild acts like me, Isaac.
I hope not.
Wowzers.
I
mean,
love you. I love you dearly, but just a whole guild full of reds.
Yella acts like me, or I act like her.
I mean, who's older?
She was there first, so I
Oh,
don't know.
you act like her.
Okay. Actually, yeah, they might all act like me.
Oh shit.
It's not so bad. What do you mean?
Red can tell Isaac is fucking with him.
I don't think I can. -1 charisma over here. You might be. What are you trying to say? How
I'm
long
joking.
have you felt like this?
I'm
Oh, okay.
joking with you, Red. By the gods.
Isaac, if you're in the market for a guy.
At least you sure you want this one?
I'm sure it's fine. Alright, I have a tent here. Where am I putting this tent?
Ooh, 10.
Where am I putting this tent? Over here?
Yeah, because I want to set up a tent.
This
That
is your
looks
tent.
good. Yeah, I'll put it right there. This looks
Okay.
good.
Who else had a tent that you also
I
wanted to
have.
set up?
I have a tent.
Did you-
Isaac is
Yeah,
going
but
to
I
lay up.
will.
Isaac's going to lay up against the tree here, like he used to.
Wait a second. Why is there patches on my tent? Why isn't it solid green? Why is there patches?
It's
God.
not your tent.
No, please, Cass. I liked it. I was just questioning it.
Shit, Bert, you seen your pal, your tent just disappeared.
Oh, sweet. I do have a solid color tent.
I just thought it looked cooler, but whatever.
No.
Hey, each one of these patches tells a story, Verdant.
Oh yeah. What does your patches say?
Oh, this little one right here is a time when these monsters, like undead hands, crawled into our camp and tried to strangle us.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, I remember those. Those are mean.
Yeah, they got Marco.
And this big one up here is when Abaddon accidentally set it on fire.
That's terrifying.
Isaac pulls out the scraps of Marco's tent.
This is the tent we didn't save.
Yeah, I never got a chance to getting around to patch it.
I guess technically all these tents with patches just have little bits of Marco's tent.
Nice.
There you go.
That's
There's your
pretty cool.
tents. You had 3 tents. 3 tents are now set up.
Yay.
I'm gonna go try and find us dinner.
Yeah.
Good luck. Don't get eaten.
All right.
Sounds good.
Do you
I
need
will.
it?
I will reiterate because it's you. Don't get eaten.
You know, you say that like I plan on it or like I like it. I'm not a fan of that.
I know you're not. Just do your best.
Okay, so while Red is out and about, are you guys gonna like make a fireplace or?
Yeah, it's time to make a campfire.
Yeah, might as well
If
make
you
a
guys
campfire.
if you guys need my jerky to put in a stew or something, let me know. Yeah, I will help set up the campfire and such.
Abaddon, you don't have your bonfire spell anymore, do you?
Where do you want this?
I
to
do
go?
not know.
All right, I
Is it,
just
like,
put it
over
where.
here, or-
Put it like. I'd
It's
like to put it
gotta
like
be in
right
the
here in the
middle.
middle.
Yeah, it's gotta be in the
We'll just
middle.
move out the way.
That's like the ultimate friendship
Move, Red.
position. Because then we could be comfy when we sleep in our tents.
Just like right here, so it's symmetrical.
Listen, this is where it's going because that's where the square is.
Just eye twitches.
The god of the world has decided so. All right. Once we're done saying that up,
Another day, another fight with God.
I'm gonna make some spiky stick defenses.
All right, you make your spiky stick.
I'll just pull up my pan.
Yeah, you got the pot in there too.
Well, we don't have water.
All
You
right, Kath.
forgot.
Can I
Pulls
look
out.
for?
You do have the
defense?
water in your sack.
I got the water in my sack here.
It's not a lot though.
I got a whole water skin here. He pulls the leaf water skin out.
Oh yes, from the is it? Did I see Kath before we left? There's a magical because I would have looked at that when we got it. I just forgot to say it. You threw me through a loop with being like that thing in your head.
Well, then you didn't look at the time because you were distracted.
All right, I virtuously cast detect magic 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna look at the water.
The water does not appear to be magical.
Okay, water's not magical. We're fine.
But the cork is.
What? The cork is magical?
Yes.
What about the okay? What is on the cork?
You look at the cork and you see a very intricate design on the cork.
What kind of school is it?
It is an enchantment.
Sir Reynard.
Did you say survey nod?
No, Sir Reynard.
Oh, I was like, what are we surveying?
Aw.
Survey nod.
He says, oh,
Yes,
yes!
Do you have dispel magic?
I think I feel that inside me. Yes, if that's what you desire.
Cool. Do it on this.
Hold on.
Want?
Maybe you should do an identify. See what it is. It might be useful.
I guess I can identify it first.
Thank you.
He
I will
like
identify
retracts his hand sadly.
Yeah, hold on. I will ritually cast identify on it.
Sure. You cast identify on it, and from what you can tell is that this cork keeps anything inside fresh indefinitely.
Okay, well, so don't dispel it. It's actually good.
Aww.
Whatever's left, whatever's left in there, it keeps it fresh indefinitely.
Oh, sweet! I could put a nice beer in here. Yep. It just pops the cork. And he'll pour about half into it. He's got a few meat into the pot that we have.
Abaddon, you have the pot out on the fire.
Yeah. Well, I have the pan. Yeah. Well, pot. Yeah, I don't think I actually have a pan, so yeah, it's a pot.
Yeah, so pot. Isaac's going to take a little bit of that, and he's going to take some of the steak he has, chop it up, throw it in there, so that way he gets some of the fat and the rendering to make a a beef stock. And then you should have some vegetables in there still, so you can chop those up, throw it in there, make a little bit of a beef stew.
Sure.
I have spices, by the way. So
Oh, thank you.
So Red, while you're out and about, you stumble upon a half-eaten corpse of a very large dinosaur. But you can tell that this was recently done, and the meat's probably still good from the not chewed on part. There's a lot here.
Watch it be the one that he chewed on.
I will. Can I tell from my survival? Like, okay, I could eat like this part.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Okay, I will cut like a decent strip, so we can have something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming also didn't find any other water sources around.
You did not find any other water sources, no. It seems that this area is more rain rather than puddles.
Yeah. Damn. All right, I'll cut a decent amount off and truck it back.
Okie dokie. So you cut off, like, how many ounces or pounds, however, whatever you want to call it?
Like, is like another one of the allosaurs or something like that?
For like, if you wanted to not cook it all right now? Or, like, are you gonna bring it back to be cooked immediately?
I was gonna bring it back to be cooked.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So you bring a very large slab of meat back with you.
Yeah, just like I'll remove like the base of the tail and a little bit down.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you're coming back to camp, and you can smell them cooking something when you're not even close yet.
What the? They go out of here.
And you come back into camp.
Hey
Alright.
guys, what you cooking? As I got like a tail of something under my arm.
Oh, nice. I need to replace my stock. And Isaac walks over, just picks it up off and takes it to a rock, starts butchering it.
What did you guys make?
I had some steaks left in my bag. So I made a little bit of like a beef stew.
You made stew?
Yeah.
With the last of our water?
No, I have about half left.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, do you want this, do you want my water skin now?
You're the one you just got? Absolutely not. You should never use that. Why don't
No, not
no,
the one
it's
that I just got.
fine.
The one I have.
I don't think it is.
Well,
I
no, you
just
can,
identified it's fine.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't.
yeah, well, that's fine. Here, you can have my old water skin.
I'll take your old one then.
Yeah.
Is this full of beer?
No,
Wait,
it's
no,
full
I
of
filled
water.
this. Never mind.
You
No, I
filled it up. If it's full of beer, I'm
Sorry.
having a much better night.
Is this full of beer?
Not that Isaac has not done that.
Alright, Verdant, you finish your spike trap. Where do you want to put it?
Yay. Okay. In the most defensible position, of course.
Okay, so like, I
Like
don't know,
the
here?
road over
or-
here. Yeah, the road there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Look at this.
there you go.
Yes, pointy sticks. Now they know not to mess with us.
Sure.
I'm gonna take some arrows out of my bag and plant them in the side of this tree.
Sir Reynard does have to move away from the fire because his natural coldness started to cool down your soups too fast, so he backed away.
Oh, appreciate
Wow.
that.
Nice.
I will whitelist all of us, including Sir Reynard.
You didn't try to murder him, thank you. So you all have your stew. It's not a lot of like stew part because you didn't put a lot of water in it, and some of it did kind of boil off. So you've got nice chunks in there. But
I did put some frozen vegetables in there, so I'm hoping that it helped balance it out a little bit.
Mhm.
Because there's the meat there's basically the meat giving off some of its juices. There's some vegetables that are frozen that should give off some of their held water from being frozen.
Yep.
So I'm hoping it balanced itself out.
Yep. But I mean, you did get it in there a little bit. So, Sir Reynard is obviously staying awake all night. What is everyone else doing?
I'll take first watch.
I
Cool.
shall sleep so I can prepare my create food and water spell.
Excellent.
I'll also
Oh.
sleep. I'll check my
Also
book again to the
Night
wall.
Watch.
You see nothing.
Wick.
I'll take second.
Oh, I will put into my ring a few spells before I go to bed, though.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if my stone activates because we were technically gone for a day, but not gone for a day.
It does not appear to activate.
Okay.
Okay, so first watch, Isaac, you and Sir Reynard hang out for a little bit.
Yep.
During your watch, it starts to rain a little bit. Just a little drizzle.
I'm gonna see about quickly crafting a water collector.
With what?
Some oversized leaves if I can find them.
There were some leaves back in the Fae thing.
No, not those.
Okay, are you gonna climb a tree then to go get one?
No, actually, if Red hasn't been asleep for too long, he's gonna wake him up and be like, "Hey, it's raining. Do we want to make a rain collector?"
Yeah.
It's been about
I
2
sit up.
hours.
That's fine. I pull out my fishing supplies and pull out my really
Beep, beep.
thin membrane net that hasn't been used yet.
As another
will-
net meets its doom.
No, well, it's just supposed to be rained on, and I will. You still got the empty bag?
Yeah.
All right. I will get 3 sticks, and I'm basically going to. Where's the? Can I draw on this?
No.
Do I have a little draw thing?
I don't think
So
so.
I'll do it with the line. So essentially, I'm getting 3 sticks. One's gonna sit like this,
Uh-huh.
and one would be like this, and one across. I'm hanging the net up at an angle, and the net would funnel into the bag.
So like that? Funneling.
Oh, you're making the 7 days water collector, aren't you?
Kind of. Where I'm. Sticks are up. It's got the mesh line. The mesh would catch a lot of water because it's got like a lot's gonna fall through. I get that.
As that's going on before I put the bag underneath it, is it raining enough to get a good flow?
Not yet.
Okay, I'll keep the bag on. I'll tell him to make it where I can move and put the bag back.
So, the bag would be here in the middle. 3 sticks. The mesh in between it, and I'll put like a small rock in the middle to weigh it down. And I'm thinking like as it's raining, moisture will collect on the mesh and travel down to the rock and drip into the bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we don't have a tarp or anything.
I've got Marco's. I still got a lot of Marco's tent.
You don't have a lot of Marco's tent. No, you
No.
don't.
He pulls out. I have a lot less of Marco's tent than I thought I did. But we have some of Marco's tent.
Wait, am I asleep, Kath?
You are 2 hours into your sleep cycle, yes.
Yeah, I got.
You know, Roberta's got the create water spell. I think I'm gonna have him put that in my empty bag of holding. Maybe we should just put this into your water skin.
Well, it's got to have somewhere big to collect first, and then it won't work too well on a water skin.
Okay, we'll just do the bag first, and then we can just transport the water from the bag to the water skins, and then hold on to his spell till we need it.
Which one of these is your tent?
I never.
It's gonna be the blue one, probably.
Yeah, blue one probably.
I'll go to this blue one, and I'll like untip these two, and like hold it out so it's just catching water, and just drain it into my water skin.
It'll take you a bit. It's not
That's
raining
fine.
terribly hard yet.
I don't like she said yet.
All right, so you guys you got your thing, you got your water, you got the thing set up. You're good. Abaddon's sitting outside in the rain, asleep.
I'm gonna go over here, Kath,
Okay. So go over there.
and
I'm not sleeping around. I said I set up a tent, which was mine.
This one here.
Alright.
I'm assuming you're sharing with Elise.
I guess so.
I'm gonna put my
I'll
hand
put up like
on.
a little like thing in between so we have privacy.
Sure.
I'm
I
gonna
give Elise
put
some privacy.
my hand on some of the the grass and a couple rocks and stuff like that.
Okay.
He wants to see how easily they move.
The grass?
Yeah, the grass and the rocks. He wants to see if they're going to easily move. And I know you think I'm crazy. There's a reason.
No, everything seems pretty well wedged into the ground.
All right, he's gonna look at the trees real quick. Or is there like
There's no water lines.
yeah, I was looking to make sure we weren't in a river.
Uh-huh.
Flash flood zone.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking
I know
for.
I know what you're looking for.
You are not in a flash flood zone.
All right, I will move myself back to over here.
Okay.
All right, just want to make sure we weren't in a flash flood zone. Like, if this starts heavy raining really bad, and we have to climb trees in this, that would be rough.
Yep. Okay.
Because I remember what Red said: if you're on the ground, is death. That would be death.
Yep. But no, you're good. So the rest of your 2-hour shift, the rain is getting heavier and heavier as it is doing its thing.
He will ask Sir Reynard, these rain cycles,
Yes.
how do they do? You tend to walk around on the ground, right?
Oh, yes, of course. Not much can really kill me.
Do you get flooded?
Flood. Well, the water does tend to ebb and flow, but usually the paths are pretty safe to kind of walk along. I've never really been bothered by it.
Well, I assume that the water going over your head wouldn't be a real problem, but for us, it would be.
Ah, this area I don't believe would have been, subject to the flooding thing as you were. I think you'll be safe here. As far as the length of the rain, I've seen it last as long as a few months, so it really just depends.
Ah, so this isn't a it'll be done by tomorrow kind of thing.
Oh, probably not. Usually the rains, minimum last a week.
Minimum mass a week.
Unless
All right.
something happens.
Gotcha. If that's the case, this place is gonna be real tricky. I'm worried about mudslides too.
Oh, that is probably an issue, yeah.
Are we down in the bottom?
You're on the
Of, like-
floor of the rainforest, yes.
But is there like hills and then we're at the bottom of it?
Not that you can tell.
Okay. All right. When the end of my shift happens,
It is the end of your shift.
I will. He's like, smartest thing would be for Red to take last shift. I'm gonna get Abaddon. He gets Abaddon.
Okay.
Abaddon,
Mm.
it's your shift.
All right.
Listen, I need you to I need you to wake up.
Huh?
All right, I need you to wake up and listen to me. Reddit says the water will not stop for minimum a week.
Red says that?
No, the Reynard.
Oh, Reynard.
Yeah. He said this is
Okay.
probably not a flooding issue. I'm more worried about landslides. Landslides, mudslides.
Mm.
They talk about, he said that the monkeys told Red that on the ground is death. Those would be the things that would get us. So
Mm-hmm.
keep an eye open. Make sure Red is on the third watch. Tell him the same thing.
All right.
And Isaac's going to go, pick whoever you're wanting to go with you.
I like reach my hand to the side and like tap Elise. It's like Elise.
I'm awake. I'm here. I'm awake. I'm here. I'm awake.
It's a watch.
Okay, I am awake.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what? I didn't think you were gonna have Elise on there too, but I'll go ahead. And he goes ahead and just gives her a quick recap of it.
She thumbs you up.
Okay. The Red's I think sleeping in my tent, so
So sleep next to him.
yeah,
We could
screw
just
it. He crawls in there, lays down.
open our tent flap up maybe. I don't know if I want to sit out in the rain.
I think here is fine. We can hear things. Sir
Uh-huh.
Reynard's over there.
True.
Nice that he's staying over there, not getting us cold. She'll wave
Yeah.
at him.
Yeah.
I'll just open the tent flaps to, like, kind of like have it open.
Yep.
Oh yeah, but before I go to bed, if it's raining enough to get a stream
Oh,
like that, Isaac will do the same thing that Red did earlier, take the tent flap, and he'll funnel the rain into his water skin.
okay. It starts raining even harder after you and Elise have been up for a bit.
Mm.
I hope that that doesn't continue through tomorrow.
That would be awful.
As Isaac told Abaddon how long it will be.
Well, it'll be in like a week. Is what Sir Reynard was saying apparently.
Oh, good. Ugh. That's gonna be pain. We're gonna be
Yeah, just a
soggy
little.
every day.
Yeah.
Well, how are you feeling?
I don't know. Do we complete a long rest, Kath?
Nope.
I'm unsure yet. I still feel not phenomenal. So I will find out probably in the morning.
Hopefully you can shake it off.
Yeah, hopefully. It would be nice.
Yep. And Sir Reynard's just kind of standing over there on top of a rock, slightly looking around from time to time, still in his paladin pose. Every now and then you'll see him do a silent but he doesn't actually make noise because he knows you all are sleeping.
He's a little weird, isn't he?
Well, I mean, if he's been alone for as long as he says he is, he's probably gone a little crazy.
That's fair. It's probably why I didn't go crazy.
Well, strong mental will. You're a good guy.
Plus the other thing in my head too to talk to.
Yeah, you had someone to talk to.
It was not, yeah, still not phenomenal. Oh, I didn't tell you. I'll tell you because I don't know if I want to tell the others yet. I know its name now.
Oh. That's good, right? You can do things now.
Yeah, I don't know what that holds against them,
Hmm.
but it does things, I guess.
Yeah. You could, I don't know, I'm not so much banish it maybe, or not entirely
I don't-
sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Haven't thought of that.
That'd be cool. Easy way.
It would be. Do you have a banishing spell?
Oh no, that's not something I have, sorry.
That's all good.
Sorry to say, if she did, this trip got a whole lot shorter.
How okay, question, because you're a woman also. If I just
Okay.
made up with Luala, right? I
Yeah.
go. And then I vanish again for an undisclosed amount of time. How mad more will she be this time?
I mean, we're adventurers though. She's got to understand that from time to time things will happen that we can't always keep in contact.
That's true, and I think she'll be hopefully more understanding of this one. I mean, last time she still was like, "Why don't you message?" I'm like, "I was on a different plane of existence. Sorry." And then I don't. I mean, it's the same thing,
I'm sure she'll understand.
but
It's all part of the game, you know?
that's true.
She's
How
probably
how
just
are you?
lonely or worried.
Yeah, probably. How are you doing though?
Me, I'm absolutely fantastic. Nothing wrong. Super cheerful. She's
I make that with
lying.
disadvantage. I made that with disadvantage though.
She's still lying.
I cross my arms and look at her. Elise,
No,
tell me the truth.
great.
I know you're not.
I'm just
It is-
tired, you know?
It
I'm
is
just
so
tired.
obvious when you're lying. You know that?
I would never lie.
If you tell me the truth, I'll turn you into an owl again when we get back.
Damn,
Owls
got her
can't
with the
fix everything, Abaddon.
Well, it might help, but I know you're lying.
I would never lie to you.
Elise, how are you doing?
I'm fine. She has like a look of like, don't ask.
I wouldn't tell anybody.
I'm fine.
How are things with Red going?
I don't know. He hasn't spoken to me in any kind of proper way in quite some time.
That's fair. He's also slightly oblivious.
These things happen.
Should I help?
No. I just want to go home.
That's fair. You've been away from home for a while.
And I'm tired of everyone always using me for their kidnappingness.
That's usually, yeah. Sadly, it's normally the healer, isn't it, in most cases and stories that you hear.
Well, you gotta pull for your healer. Which you
I
all do a
tried.
great job.
I tried.
You had no choice in the matter. That was like a one and done kind of thing.
Well, I saw it coming for a split second, but there was no time to react.
It's okay. I'm not mad.
Is she lying?
That one I definitely will look at her for sure. Just the way you said it, Kath. Dang it.
You can't tell on that one. I'm not
I just
mad.
squint at her. You sure?
Yeah, I'm not mad. Not mad. Not mad.
That's a lot of repeating.
I'm not mad. Just making sure you can hear me. I'm not mad.
Okay. And you sure you're doing all right?
I'm totally 100%
I'll
fine.
I'll do the air quotation marks as she's speaking.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Is it just stressed?
You are adorable. Did you know that? And she like pinch your cheek. You're just so cute. I can't wait until Wally gets to talk to you again. She's gonna probably rip you
Stop.
apart, but it'll be
Please.
fine. She'll like you a whole bunch.
Stop trying to change the
I
subject.
don't know what you're talking about. I'm just saying, Luala's very pretty. Are you guys gonna have children? How many are you gonna have? Are you gonna live with her? Are you gonna buy your own place?
That's pause.
Yeah. Hit him with the fucking question.
Pause. You gotta pause for a second. First of all, we have to get married first.
Oh, I guess that is something I have to do. I could marry you. I have that ability. I would love to marry you too.
If it comes time, I will look into it. But stop trying to change the subject and
I'm not
ask about how
changing the
many
subject.
children I'm going to have.
How many do you want to have? It's an interesting question.
You are changing the subject entirely.
I'm totally fine. I thought the subject was done. We've moved on with the conversation.
Well, you're not being truthful with me, so I guess I won't tell you.
Well, then I'll just divine and see how many you're gonna have.
What is that supposed to mean?
I can ask my god.
Is that how that works?
Sometimes they give me a right answer, but it's very rare.
Huh. Interesting.
I could ask every day, though, until he gets annoyed with me and then tells me anyway.
Instead of asking him that, maybe you should talk to Red.
He's fine.
He's a little oblivious.
He's fine.
Again, nothing against Red, but like,
He's like halfway sticking out of the tent. He's fine.
Look over it. I'm like, I don't know if that's. Uh,
It's just part of Red's leg getting rained on.
A little bit.
It's just like the side of my face, just.
You're just a little out of the tent. It's fine. It's
I'm just putting my mage hand over his half his face.
The rain
Constantly
stops
just, like,
hitting his
protecting
face.
it. Yeah. Look, there's a lot of in the future stuff. All right. I don't know.
Yeah, future is great. We gotta
First,
talk
we
about
have
the
to
future.
survive.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then it's the future, and you just gotta look forward to it. If you make a future, that means you have to make it happen, and you have to get there.
I'm learning to do that.
Yeah.
But for the longest time, I didn't think I was going to have one.
No, but you're gonna have a future. Luwala wouldn't let you off the hook for that.
She would kill me if I died.
She would probably bring you back, yeah, and then kill you.
Yep. Yeah, that sounds about right. Do you even know how to marry tieflings, though? It's a whole process, you
I
know.
know how to marry everyone. I went to school for it.
How do you marry tieflings, then?
She'll give you a detailed response.
Damn.
Yeah, you... Okay, no,
Gotta look at
yeah.
autocorrect.
You did get the part about the blood pact and, you know, everything else in the contract, and then we have okay. No, yeah, you're right, yeah.
You could have said she forgot one thing, but like it's totally up to you.
I mean, you did forget like this small thing of this. I'll mention something. I don't know.
That's fair. Yeah, I didn't. You know, it's wherever you usually want to put the ring. You know.
Yes, exactly.
Most people put it on their like that finger next to your pinky, but I
Yes.
understand if you want to like put it on your
On your hand
or something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, like sometimes there's, you know, it's not just the ring; it's the multiple, right? So like the ring
Yeah.
is still a symbol, but like there's multiple things.
For
There's
sure.
like then other races mostly see the ring. So
Yeah. So I could marry you too. When we get back, let's get you married.
it's no.
Why not? I'm totally gonna marry Isaac and
We
his
still
girl, too.
haven't done anything.
Are you sure?
As much as the other two joke about us doing, you know, quote unquote, reading books in bed, we haven't actually done anything.
Really? Oh well.
Yes.
To each their own.
I'm kind of shy.
Oh, I could never tell. You always jump right in front of combat.
Aha. We're leading up to it. I don't want to, you know, it's been honestly my first relationship like ever. I don't know about her.
I can't answer that for you. You'd have to talk to her
Yeah,
about
exactly.
that.
Yeah, but it's like I don't want to rush into anything.
I mean, you are a long-lived species, so I mean that's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't live long, so like you got to get married where I can marry you.
That it will happen, yes, while you're alive.
Yeah, good. So like when we get back.
Not when we get back.
That would
above
fix
table.
any
How long has
anger
it been?
She has.
I mean, it's true, but I need to get a ring then still.
It's been
to
a couple
find
months,
something nice.
Abaddon.
Since we've been together, me and her.
Yeah.
Hasn't it been like almost a year now?
No.
No?
Not even close.
How long D&D game?
You've only been in this particular part of the world for a few months.
No. Like me and Lawala, how long have we been together?
Yeah, a few months. You got together with her when you moved to this
Oh,
area.
yeah. It's been like
Well, hold
4?
on. Our
No, it's been a
adventure
while.
party's been together close to a year.
Not with your traveling. No, you haven't.
We
We're
calculated
like-
it, didn't we?
It's been about 4 months.
9 to 10 months.
No, you have not gone through a whole season yet.
Damn.
Oh, yes, we haven't, yeah. It seems a little soon, you know?
Whatever your choice.
I will at some point.
I'm
So,
gonna try to
you
get
know,
Isaac and
it's
his
just my
girl married
hopes.
when we get back. That'll be fun.
Good luck.
Yeah, that'll be good. I could get them married.
Like, again,
Privately?
I don't. I mean, I guess that depends on them.
Do you think the paladin likes the princess? We could get them married.
I don't know if that's how that works.
That's not how that works? Oh.
I don't. I think it's like either. I don't know how royalty works, honestly, but I don't think that's how that works.
Oh.
I don't know if the princess chooses somebody, or if like they appointed somebody.
Huh.
I'm honestly not sure.
Or is it scandalous that the paladin marries the princess?
I, yeah, I think that's just you've been reading too many books in that sense. I understood
Why?
that reference,
What
but like I don't
reference?
think that's scandalous. Like it's not scandalous to marry somebody you love
Yeah.
or get to with somebody you love, you know.
Sure. You love
But
Luala.
jumping, I do, yes.
Oh,
That
you
is
said
true.
it! Did you tell her? Have you told her?
We have said I love you lots, yes.
Oh, that's cute. You should get married when we get back. I could marry you.
It's not been long enough.
You can tell she's teasing you now.
Smile. You feeling better now?
I've always been fine, Abaddon.
You know,
Pain's
again, you're a
getting harder.
you're a terrible liar.
I would never lie to you.
You are a terrible liar.
I am currently sitting, not lying.
That's not the same word.
God, she's just like Red.
I will. You know what? How about this? We play a little game.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts.
Oi! None of that. I resist.
Hold on. You gonna resist it?
Yeah, she's gonna resist it.
Okay, roll me a wisdom saving throw then.
How dare you?
This is to see if you're telling the truth or not.
Hang on.
And if you're not, hold on. I'll tell her before I cast it. I'll say if you're not hiding anything, and if you are telling the truth, then you shouldn't need to resist this.
She has a 21 to resist you.
Silver barbs.
Nat
Brooke said
20,
no.
27.
Damn it!
No, you're not getting in my head.
Well, then obviously you're lying. Then that
I'm
you are not doing
lying.
well.
I just don't want you to cast your wiggly fingers upon me. I'm gonna tell Red you
It's
did that.
just Detect Thoughts.
Yeah, don't do that. You don't get in Pummy's head? That's weird.
I can only dig as far as you let me.
That's weird.
I've done it to somebody before.
Don't do it to me. I don't like that.
Hold on, actually.
Don't you and actually me.
I do learn the surface thoughts though.
She's
'Cause
annoyed.
it does stay active.
Yeah, she's annoyed that you were trying to cast a spell on her to read her thoughts.
Okay, I apologize. It lasts for a minute. Look, I'm sorry.
She makes sure she stays mad at you for the whole minute.
Damn it.
She knows how that shit works.
Fine. Agree to disagree, but if you're not doing all right, just know I'm here to talk.
Now you're gonna have to get married.
The rest of your shift goes by without a hitch, but the rain keeps coming down, coming down. It is time for third
Jeebus.
watch.
Okay, go sleep.
Sure. You wake up Red, I'll wake up Verdant.
Oh, it's raining on your side? It's not on mine. I can't see the rain on my side.
That's weird.
Why is
Okay.
that?
I don't know. Alright, Verdant, you get woken up by Elise.
Oh, why?
Hey, it's raining. It's your turn.
Oh, why?
Oh, probably because I was logged out.
It's your turn for third shift.
All
Why are you
right.
whying me?
Oh no, I'm tired.
You know what third shift works like.
I know. I'm
Okay.
tired.
Red's with you. Wake him up.
Red's third shift. You must awaken. You must.
Yeah, I'm up.
Alrighty.
Wait, third?
Is it third?
I was
We're on
supposed to be
third?
on second.
Well, Elise told me to wake you up.
All right, I'm up.
Red, it's raining a lot more than when you went to sleep, and your arm is slightly wet.
There you go. Now I have rain.
All right.
Okay.
Is the campfire out?
It is out, yes.
Oh no. Now it's cold. Rainy and cold. All right. So, how are you feeling?
That's a very complicated question that has many answers.
What kinds?
Kinds of answers?
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Oh. All right.
Angry, confused, panicked, hungry.
Yeah.
Annoyed.
Yeah. Makes sense. Well, we are in the middle of nowhere, and
Oh, I don't mind. This is the best.
oh, all right.
I live
Well,
for this.
all right. Well, what are you annoyed and angry at?
Um, I'm annoyed that. I don't think you like that answer.
You don't think I'll like the answer?
No.
You could tell me.
You sure?
Yeah. You could always tell me anything.
Kind of annoyed you're here.
Oh, why? You don't
I
like a
don't.
paladin being on the team?
No, I don't care about your profession. I just don't think you're gonna make a good adventurer. I don't think you're gonna. I don't think you have what it takes to do this, Verdant.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm
I'm not
trying.
saying you're not useful, and I know you're trying, but I didn't think you were gonna have our backs down when we were with the cult.
Well, I think we were all in shock and in a traumatic state of being at that time. Because I mean, you
I
saw
think.
that.
I think 3 out of the 4 people that were expected to get a lease back were ready to do it, and one of them was ready to drag their feet. That's what I think.
I mean, I was ready to
And
do it. It's
you
just I.
fought us at any opportunity you could to not be on board.
I
And I
was
know that if something happened to somebody you cared about, it wouldn't have mattered what was stopping us. I'd have been on board with you.
all right. I'm gonna make a case for myself.
Sure.
I am always going to prioritize rescuing people and saving someone's life. The proof in the pudding for that is when we're in that weird, crazy world and we had to escape with Elise in tow, I also prioritize saving others. And at that time, you and everyone else were hesitant because you weren't interested in saving other people's lives. Well, you wanted to, but you had your priorities on getting out and stuff like that. And I pushed the subject to save other people's lives. And from that result, we were all able to meet someone we care deeply about at some point in our lives and stuff like that.
Oh, no, I'm not
So
talking about that.
I know, but if
No,
I
that
hadn't,
is, you are absolutely right. And I wanted to save those people. But until I knew how, I didn't see a way that that would help any of us, besides making ourselves a bigger target. It worked out for us. It really did. And I respect that you had that insight. I'm talking about when we had obvious cultists who owned other people, who owned them through generations as pets.
yeah.
You were looking for any possible way to try and find their innocence in that.
Well,
We pretty much needed to paint a big sign over somebody's head that said, "Hey, here's their evil, or it's all the proof you need."
well,
And it took us finding a torture room And even then, you still kind of dragged your feet. That's what I'm pissed about. That when faced with obvious, this is bad, you're like, oh, well, I don't know. Verdant. How many clues do you need to solve the mystery?
I know. I admit I should have acted like I should have
And
been
that's
quicker
my
on the draw
problem.
on that. Right. Which is
Because
what
if
I'm going
I
to work
can't
on.
count on you to act, I can't count on you to help. And when we're out here and there are monsters and horrifying shit at every corner, I need to know the last thing that I have to worry about is somebody who's supposed to watch my back hesitate. Because if I can't trust you to watch my back, then I feel threats from everywhere.
Well, I always have your back. There's not going to be a moment where I'm going to hesitate not to save you or not to save anyone else. Um it You have to realize in that dungeon we didn't know with full certainty that Elise was even in there.
No, we didn't. But
So it's not as if, because if I saw Elise at the other end of the hallway or whatever, and I had to decide, that I had to kill the cultists that were in that path, then that was, there'd be no question. But after after what we've seen and what we had to do with Abaddon, and then after seeing all those people just completely ritualistically like murdered or killed or however they died, my mind's kind of blocking it out. But
suicide.
yeah,
That's
how like
the word.
yeah, the fact that I had to witness all that, um, all in a very short amount of time, it is a lot to process, and it is the first time that something like that has happened to me. So, as I progress in my adventuring, I am going to get more hardened at that fact, um, to be more resilient towards stuff like that. But when it comes to things like that, um, like back when I was working as a guard, I was quick on the draw when it came to problem solving. So I was quick to act. And that led to a lot of problems where innocent people got jailed or hurt. And after I've seen and witnessed how it affected those innocent people, like I had to double back and reflect on the people's lives that I was affecting. And so I know when it comes to life or death situations that, you know, obviously it's more important to make those quick decisions, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of people's lives that we're affecting with every action we choose. So I just think being a little thoughtful sometimes can make a big impact when it comes
I'm
to
not
things like that.
saying don't be thoughtful, Verdant. What I'm saying is this isn't your city where, you know, I have time to collect evidence. Don't leave the city or anything. That's not. We won't have time like that. And it didn't take me seeing Elise at the end of the hallway to know these people were bad.
Right.
And unfortunately, some people in this world are not worth saving. And some people are, and the world is better off with some people taken out of it.
That's true.
So when it comes to decisions like that, when we're dealing with slavery with extra steps, I don't care what anybody describes, that was just slavery with extra steps.
Right.
That was really cut and dry. And you drug your feet for pretty much the entire bit until we literally found monsters that were actively killing people before you got with the program.
Right.
Not everything's gonna be that black and white, Verdant.
I know. I just when we're killing things back to back to back in a situation like that, I just don't want any of us to okay, this is gonna sound like such a stupid pun, but see red and uh and kill someone that's innocent in that moment. Like that's just my concern, and that's why I hesitated for that single moment, because we were in a rush and we were trying to get to Elise as soon as possible. And I don't know. I'm worried. I'm worried that hastiness can lead to recklessness, and that could result in more harm than good at that moment. But you are right that I should have recognized the extent of their evil sooner, because I mean, I was a lawman, so obviously I should be able to make that distinction. But at the same time, I am a new adventurer, so I have yet to see such evil. Like the extent of my experience has been burglaries and like maybe murderers and stuff like that, but not vampire lords who have you know? So as I gain more experience, I'll definitely be more aware and more insightful when it comes to things like this, for sure. I just need more time.
I hope you're right, Vernon.
Yeah. I know you're hesitant, but you can count on me. I won't let you down.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'll
I'll leave you with something one of my teachers taught me. Because I've had this conversation before. He said that one of the greatest virtues we as people have is our ability to act. Act with wisdom, yes. But for the love of God, act.
All right. I'll keep that in mind.
And as you two are spending the night chatting and talking about things, the rain doesn't stop, but it does lighten up just a little bit. And about this time is when everyone else begins to wake up. Everyone can click long rest if you haven't already.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Abaddon.
Hold on. The last thing I do before that, before I get like fully rested, I don't know if this will help at all, but I'm going to sneak over to Abaddon's tent, and I'm going to spend every other spell slot I have left for that day on a Cure Wounds just to try and help with his recovery. It may not help or anything, but I want to do something to help.
Okay. Well, yours
the
would have
only thing I can
actually
think of.
reset when you woke up with Verdant.
Then I'm going to hope my trophy did something.
Okay. Abaddon. Let's see that roll. Abaddon.
He's still sleeping.
Sorry,
Any public roll?
No, I'm public
Can we
rolling
public
it.
roll this?
I am public rolling it. I have to roll a 17 or above. So
Do it.
17, 18, 19, or 20 is what I have to roll in this dice. And then if I fail it, I have to roll like,
A 1.
yeah.
Yo!
Oh
Oh!
No way!
So, Abaddon.
Oh!
You wake up, you still feel like crap, but you feel a little bit better than you did yesterday. The slight fever that has always been plaguing you, that you didn't really recognize that you had up to this point, you finally feel like cold and the shivering and everything around you. It feels like you finally broke through something. Dear God.
I'm actually like, my heart's pounding, dude.
Well, that fixes one of your issues.
The bad part is nobody actually knows what you
Is
did.
it gone now? Is it fully gone?
Let me double check.
Because it has to be 2 days in a row, Kath. It says 2 days in a row. So this is day one.
Yep,
I failed
But you
last
said
time.
You said the trophy would do something, though.
I know.
She did say the trophy would do something.
Come on.
High or low, Abaddon?
Low.
So, as you all begin to awaken and arouse, Abaddon, you are feeling better, and at the same time, you feel something hot on your chest. And you look down in time to see the pendant that Red had given you is glowing brighter and brighter to the point of blinding you and Elise, who is in the same tent with you, and then it eventually explodes off of your chest.
Ow.
More holes in the tent. No.
At this point, as soon as it explodes, you can see that the light that was held inside the talisman seeps into your body, and you feel better. You are now cured of that specific disease.
Let's go. Oh.
You're still suffering everything else.
Oh, I know. I still have a negative. I still have all the negative constitution and dexterity.
And the fatigue.
I still have the exhaustion.
You weren't able to get rid of it while you were diseased, so you are still fatigued.
You can get rid of exhaustion while fatigued.
Not
like,
while
well,
the disease was
sick?
active.
So I should have been level 2 still this whole time.
We'll leave you at 1. It'll be fine.
Great.
Kath, care to explain to everybody since it was kind of secret?
So Abaddon
Yeah.
was suffering... Go ahead, Abaddon. You tell him.
I had a very bad fever, magical fever. And every night I had to roll a constitution saving throw of a 17 or higher. Sorry, yeah, constitution saving throw. But every time I failed it, I took 1d6 con damage and 1d4 dexterity damage to my character. My con is currently at a 2. So if I failed that, I want to see what I would have rolled. Abaddon would be dead. So that was Dude, I was stressing. As soon as I got the text from you, Kath, my heart rate spiked. My heart rate literally spiked.
Stop bullying her, Abaddon.
He's the one that got ghoul fever. It's not my problem. Or whatever the fever was that I gave you.
A
Anyway,
Dara cool fever, yeah.
there you go. Yeah. So, Abaddon is now at least currently no longer fevered. Congratulations, Abaddon.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I still need a greater restoration to get rid of, to recover all of my con.
It'll take some time, yeah. Yeah.
Do I recover any of my dexterity yet?
Nope, not today.
Next day, let's go.
And this is where we will pause it for today. Everyone, it is raining, just letting you know. Sir Reynard is over there still standing on his rock, keeping track of everybody.
Oh, I'm the con guy.
Oh my gosh.
Isaac will,
go ahead.
Isaac will catch up with Red to make sure he got his message.
No, they didn't tell me anything.
Oh, shit. Okay, so he gives him the rundown of how the rain shouldn't stop for at least a week.
Oh.
And there is flooding in some areas, and we have a chance for mudslides and rock slides and shit like that.
Shit.
Yeah. So that's probably why you got the whole, if it's on the ground, it's dead. Sudden mudslides from, I don't know, a week's worth of rain.
Well, that's not good. Oh, I had something
Yeah.
I needed to do this morning before we set off.
I just wanted to make sure you got your information.
Yeah. I'm going to take my hand and put it into the dirt and hold on to my holy symbol. It's like, where am I?
And that will be answered for you next week when we come back and continue our story. Thank you everybody so much for joining us today for D&D session 155. I hope everyone has an absolutely fantastic night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.